And Rebecca.
And Rebecca.
I'm here.
We're here. Say hello when you're here. We're going to give you a few seconds to hop on. Oh, look, I got a notification that I'm there.
I did too, but I can't get into my iPad.
That's always a good start. Nobody told us, what do you want to see tonight?
I don't know what we want to see. What do you want to see? What do you want to play with?
I don't know.
There's that one.
Hi, Jennifer.
Who else is popping on? I don't have anybody yet.
It's because you're a loser.
You're being mean tonight. Man.
I'm just
your
kidding,
problem?
and you know it. You were crankified when you got here.
I am not cranky.
I didn't say you are now. I said you were. There's
were
a difference.
implying that I was still possibly
No.
cranky.
Hey, Brenda Lee. Oh, Brenda Lee wants to see the snowflake.
I don't have that with me.
I bought it.
Oh,
What
you
did I
did?
do with it? I think it's in the box. Talk to them.
I'm working on it. Let's see. I want that there. I'm trying to get my iPad to open, and it's not opening. There it is. Share. Okay. I still don't have anybody on my side. Where is everybody? Hey, Melissa.
Maybe I didn't buy it yet.
I didn't think
I've
you
only
did.
been thinking about buying.
I think that is exactly it. I don't know where my people are. I think they're hiding from me.
Someone needs to clean up this mess.
What mess?
Yeah, what mess?
I don't see a mess.
There's no mess.
No mess here. Stop yawning.
I got the yawns all of a sudden.
You're
I don't
killing
know what
me.
happened.
I even had an extra cup of coffee today so that I wouldn't be. Please don't fall.
I'm not gonna fall. Okay, what do you guys think of this?
Oh, look, that's what I suggested.
No.
I don't
that
want
is-
to do that.
That is not what happened. It's what I suggested, and she ignored me.
I did not ignore her. I said, yes, let's do that. And then that wasn't good
It
enough.
just hit 7:30, Melissa said. Basically, duh, you're early.
Okay, well, we're never early. I just felt like you guys needed to hear us bickering because we started bickering early today.
We did.
She like came in with her
I
nails
didn't
out.
want you to miss anything. I didn't have my
Crazy.
nails out.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
She told me I was cranky.
Wow.
I'm not cranky.
Oh my gosh, you guys should have been at the virtual stamping we did yesterday.
It was so much fun.
Yes. Super fun. And we made a ton of lovely
We made
items.
adorable things yesterday.
Did you see the pictures I took? The little groupings?
I
Weren't
know.
they good?
Those are really good.
I'm going to use them for my blog.
Oh, that's a good idea. Might have to put those on my blog
I
too.
think so. I think I'm going to have to.
We got fancy.
We did. It was like box day.
It was box day.
Boxes and bags.
Yes. And super cuteness.
Oh, why did my phone shut off? That was weird.
It says that somebody's here, but I can't see who it is. I think
Yes,
maybe
play
it's
with the
Laura.
Curvy set.
Hey, Laura.
Yes, play with the Curvy set. I'm doing it again, sorry.
I know you're killing
So,
me.
this is available right now for demonstrators to purchase. And then it will be available, November 3rd?
November.
Something, the beginning of November. You know how it goes with the first Tuesdays and all that kind of thing, for customers. This guy right here and the coordinating dies will be available also. It's going to carry into the spring mini catalog, the January to June one.
That's cool.
And then
I think I just ordered those.
this works with this too.
These guys.
Yes, these guys.
These guys
Yeah,
don't
these
fit
guys
those
do
guys.
not fit those guys. Right, just these little
But like
dudes.
this little spriggy dude's really good. I think that little spriggy dude
He might
matches
cut him. He
these
might cut
guys.
him out.
I don't think so.
I think he just coordinates.
He just coordinates really, really well.
like really, really well. Ooh, open.
Ow.
He's on the floor.
She just wanted me to have to bend over. No, he's just really close.
Yeah, he does not actually like cut him out, but he's a good little accent piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would go with. I love the three little birds though.
The little birds are adorable.
And then there's a pack of paper.
I like that they made this very versatile.
This pack of paper is yummy.
Because it's like what? Something Christmas?
Is it called? What's it
It's
called?
something Christmas.
Classic Christmas.
Classic Christmas.
So
it's Christmassy on one side, and the other
because
side.
look, okay, so you got that pretty. These are not in like a good order, like what I want them to be.
I'm sorry. It looks like you took it apart.
Who did this? It looks like it was in order at one time.
It might have been me.
I'm kind of thinking it was you, but what do I know?
Sorry.
I don't think that you. This is you. Look at the stars. Yeah, because who does this? And look at there's little pin dots there. You get the idea. There's only 3 colors.
Was we pulled it out to show our thing yesterday,
right?
And then I just went. Shoo.
Oh, you went like this?
Yeah, and then shoved it back in the bag.
Shoved it back in there.
It made it back in the bag. I thought that counts for something, doesn't it? Hey, Jane.
Hey, Larry. Oh, Melissa said it was super fun yesterday. She's made half the cards so far. Half? You had a whole 2 days.
Jane's been busy too.
I know, everybody's been busy. I'm just teasing Melissa. So, okay, let's do Christmas since it's Christmas. Closest. Or did you want to do this one?
We can do Christmas.
I think we should go with Christmas.
Do you have the dice that go with that one?
What the heck?
I thought this one had its own dice.
No. This is it.
Oh, it went with the paper.
It goes with this and that.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Are you with me now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get some white because you look thoroughly confused.
I'm not confused.
Just saying. I was going to cut some white and I forgot.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. That's the real problem. And then I have to see if we have any blocks in here.
Hey, do you have to be so negative?
I'm not being negative.
That's a little negative.
Negative Nancy over here. And it's not negative when you call me cranky and I'm not?
Nope.
That's mean.
Ooh, Melissa ordered it and it's supposed to be here Wednesday.
I like these trees.
I have to get in here to cut paper.
She's touching me.
Move out of my way. I'm suffocating. That's what's wrong. It's very dry in here because you don't have the air on because you're cold.
Jane made 6 of her cards today.
Oh, and she got her kit late.
I know. She didn't get hers till yesterday afternoon.
In the middle.
Yeah. Is this for me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
And look at these are little strippy strips for words, you know. And then I'm going to make a white base too because I just like white for Christmas especially.
I don't know what I want, so I think I want some navy. I like navy.
You do like some navy.
Navy makes me happy.
She likes some navy. Alright, so what's everybody been up to this weekend?
Well, I did a virtual stamp class yesterday.
Wow, what a coinky dink. So did I. You dork. You are a dork. Just saying. Oh, there she comes with the scrap paper.
Well, how do you do it? Do you just
Did you get a big long block out or no?
Yes.
Just one?
Well, yeah.
There's 2 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I do have to share with you.
My aunt got her box of cards I made for her yesterday and loved them. Oh, she makes her aunt boxes of cards. She makes cute stuff for her. See, this was the direction I was going, but
I did it first.
because I was cutting your paper. You
You
are
want?
like evil. I was looking for early espresso, but now I guess I'll do something with the stars. How about that? Since you did that, I don't want to do the same because I was gonna do them in like early espresso and color the trees green. Did you fit that? It doesn't even. It's even too long for the block, isn't it?
It is a little long. It could kind of go
But
up
you
on
can
an
kind of
angle.
move it, so you know.
I don't know if I don't like this or not. I feel like I need another one.
Another what? I think you do too.
I think I need 3.
All right,
Just
I'm gonna
lots
wiggle
of
him around a
those.
little bit. But then, what's the shape of the die? That's kind of important. Uh-oh, Craftalanche. Because he goes like that. That's kind of cute. So you have to bear with us because we don't know what we're doing. She's not sure that she likes that. All right, throw out suggestions if you have suggestions because this is the first time ever opening this set. We have no idea what we're doing.
I'm going to go pick some colors.
That's probably a good idea. Well, sugar plums. The color I wanted isn't here. Carry. Who's been putting ink pads in the wrong spot again?
Not me.
I'm not so sure I believe that. Not so sure I believe that.
Do you ever blame me when something good happens?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
You're really good at blaming all the other stuff.
I'm a terrible person.
No. I didn't say that.
Okay, thank you. That's a pretty color.
I like that color.
You don't know what we're doing yet either.
We don't either. Join the party.
Join us as we play with it. If nothing else, we're going to get the images stamped and know what they look like. Right? Great.
Yeah.
I'm stealing her blue since she left it here.
Oh, that's
Ooh, isn't that pretty?
I kind of like that.
Hi, Dana.
What'd you do with the trimmer?
Now I feel like I have too many.
I know that's what my problem was.
It looks cool. I'm gonna probably make that into a birthday card. Forget Christmas.
Because I just want it to go across. So I want...
We have 3. So now we're both gonna talk to ourselves because.
5.5.
Hey, where's that die?
I have it over here.
Can I just see it, please? Thanks.
Maybe
What if
like a 2?
I could layer it and get 2 cards out of it? I might like that
No,
better.
I think I want 1.
She's talking to herself more than me.
Or maybe I do want 2. I don't know. Alright, let's do that
Does it
guy.
have all the pieces? What the heck?
I didn't do it.
I don't know. It could have been you. Could have.
Let's do... Maybe it needed to be bigger. Maybe 3.
All right.
I like 3 and 3.
I'm gonna cut this. I'll be right back.
Let's do that. That's not what I wanted. Sugar plum fairies.
Is it not going well over there?
I'm overthinking. Imagine that.
I think this set could be a little intimidating, like if you overthink it. Does that make sense?
I definitely could see that, yes.
Like
Absolutely.
just the overthinking it because you're trying to put. That looks cute. Look, I punched mine out with the die. I didn't punch it. I ran it through the machine.
Okay.
And then you'll kind of see. See what I got? So you get one with the dots and one is naked.
Gotcha. Cool.
Makes sense? That would make, I think so too. I think it's going to make a cool background. But I'm going to, oh look.
Why are we doing this on a chair where it's all...
Because the table, do you see the table? And I'm like way older than you and sitting on the floor is not an option. Follow?
Yep.
Are you sure? You guys, she has me suffocating. Because she's cold.
I'm sorry.
Okay. This is Night of Navy and Mango Melody, right? Is that what it's called? Yeah. It's looking kind of cool. Let me see. Are your people on?
There was a few.
There
I
was?
think Jane and Laura.
Oh, you got all kinds of stuff.
Did one?
What stamp is your mom stamping? I can't see. The new Curvy set. Hi, Chrissy.
Who else is talking over there?
Jane says you should see the card I made with the set. 2 wrong cuts, but I just stuck with it. I will need to send it to an old person who has poor eyesight. This is, I'll show you the set. It is Curvy Christmas. It's this one. This one's available to demonstrators right now, and it's a bundle deal. You can get just stamps, you can get the stamps with the dies, and then there's a second stamp set that's going to be carrying over that goes with the dies, and there's a pack of paper.
Okay.
So it's a neat little set.
Hey, Kathy.
I need some blue.
And need to figure out what card case I want though. How about...
I'm no longer making a Christmas card, I don't think.
I see that.
I ventured off into another direction. I did. Well, I could still get it in there. It could be the card case. It just makes me think of a flag. That's what it's making me think of. And if I weren't so hot, I'd probably be able to think better.
Alright, I'm just gonna poke out all these little
She
DIs.
doesn't care. Did you hear that?
She has the vortex on her.
I'm still dying because it's not cold air. It's kind of warm.
Then turn the thing on. I'll just sit and shiver.
Okay. I'm good with that.
See, she doesn't care.
Oh, shit. Sugar plums.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a late save.
Sugar plums. Bleep. Just bleep me.
We are a G-rated
Sorry.
video mom.
It stabbed me in the top of the foot.
What did?
This guy.
Ow! Okay, that was
excuse.
that was appropriate.
I wasn't trying to be a horrible person. It just went.
Ow.
Oh. The things. I'm going to put this guy on here. I'm going to get rid of some of this blue, so hang on. I don't want all of that. Oh, what if I had it curvy like that? Well, that's kind of cool. Look, I'm talking to myself again.
You are talking to yourself.
Oh. This guy is 4 1/4, so we'll go 4.
Why doesn't he match? Oh, there was ink on that.
Brenda Lee says it's no longer G-rated. It stabbed me. What did you do?
The stamp was dirty.
Which one?
This one.
Which you did it. I noticed that you're not mentioning that part.
I thought you used it last.
No. Yeah, no longer G-rated.
So I thought it went the same direction as this.
It does.
But
It does if you do it right. You got to turn this the right way.
Oh.
It goes 2 ways. Oh, it's gonna be a long night.
Oh, goodness.
Go make some popcorn.
What else can I put in here?
Go make some popcorn.
But I got it the way I wanted it.
Doesn't that look kind of cool?
May your days be merry and bright. Like, yes, that looks cool. Good job.
I see how you're playing. I'm with you. I'm with you.
So he goes more along the bottom.
If I had done
I
it
want
in
them to go
Christmas
across
colors.
the top, though, because I want to keep the little polka dot dudes.
You want your words to go this way?
Yeah.
Well, give it a little bend when you stick it on the block. That's the beauty of these.
You think that'll work?
So
I'll
you want it to
try.
go like this, right? This word?
I guess this guy's pretty...
You want this word?
I don't know.
Why were you using that one then?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Don't lay it on your card because in case it's dirty.
Oh, I already did that, yeah.
So lay that down and get it in the shape that you want it. I know how it's going, but they're flexible.
Not that flexible.
Yes, they are. Stop. Move your hand. Move that purple paper, please. Stick your block on there. Here, go this way.
I don't think that's working.
What are you doing
It's
wrong?
not- it's not
Did you cut this the wrong?
No, I didn't cut it wrong.
Because it works.
From that piece.
It's not what piece. It fits right here. I mean, you have it. You have it right.
Do I?
Just go like this. Why are you overthinking it so hard?
Because he's sticking up. Okay, that's better. That's better.
Whew.
I don't know why my brain is tired, apparently.
Yeah, she had a long day of shopping.
I did. What did you do with my white car?
I probably moved it out of the way.
It's okay. It's like super shadowy up here tonight. What did you do differently?
Something's not right.
Something
I was
is
thinking
really
the same
not right.
thing. Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
As my card dries crooked.
Sorry.
It's not a problem. It's not your card.
There you go.
I ordered the Quite Curvy Variety Bundle, so I have all the pretties coming. Also looking forward to the Dandy Garden. Yes, me too. Mine is here. I chose not to play with it
I like it
since we have this one. I would. Oh,
You are being a jerk.
I'm sorry.
We're just gonna take the ink off of this part because I don't like him. He's not cooperating.
You are struggling over there. The light is better. Thank you for telling us because I was wondering. It was kind of wonky.
Okay.
See, I like that.
I need to glue this on because I keep chasing it and it's driving me nuts.
Because the vortex,
Yes.
is that the right side?
I hope so.
Oh, that's adorable.
Thank you.
Adorable.
What's wrong? Get down there. Straight. I know I cut this paper straight.
Are you sure?
No.
I'll turn it down, okay? It was on high.
Thank you.
Because I was melting.
It does help.
Hopefully it won't fall. Let's get I need a word. Oh, thank you. That's the air conditioner that's not so loud today. And it's still making that funny noise,
But it's not as loud.
but it's not nearly as loud.
You can't see anything, Denise? Oh. What did
What
you
did
do?
you do?
What
I
did
didn't
you
touch it.
do?
I didn't touch it,
You made
sweetheart.
it. You made it. Oh, you moved the. Good grief, Mom. Now it's just all sorts
What
of.
happened?
I don't know. You broke it.
Why does it look like that?
I don't know. It's looking up at the ceiling.
You didn't turn your camera.
Yes, I
around.
did. Yes, I did.
Sweetie, I didn't touch it.
I fixed it.
Oh,
I fixed it.
oh my goodness.
Sorry, there is a major delay on Facebook, and so I couldn't see that you
We
were.
didn't know.
Thank you for telling me, Denise, and Jane, and Laura,
Everybody.
and Ingrid. They're just over there
Oh,
yelling
look, James
at me.
says the light is covering Becca's camera. It just popped up. Look, it literally just came up. So I guess you guys all know whose page you should be on.
No,
Because she
you
can't
touched.
handle it.
No, you touched
I
my
did
screen.
not touch your screen.
You had to
Baby.
when you put the thingy there.
No, I did
The
not.
camera
touch
was
it.
in the way. This
I did-
thingy was in the way of the camera.
I did not touch your screen.
Stop touching the screen.
Where's the Knight of Navy?
I don't know.
You took it. Whew. I need a nap now.
And now I have like blue ink all over my card.
Yeah, you do. Oh, that came out really pretty though.
Thanks.
Good save. Me telling you that it's good.
I don't know what your problem is tonight.
What size was that? I just punched a 1 3/4. And I like
It's probably on the floor.
It's probably a retired punch, and I've decided that when it comes to circles, I don't care. I'm going to use them because I like them.
Chrissy says she can't be on your page. She can comment if you don't like her.
I forgot. I banned her.
She's stuck.
You don't know where else
Jane,
to go.
and Jane says the light did change the camera.
Jane! I spun your name. See if that happens again.
because you had so much control over that
Well.
random wheel.
You know.
I just have ink everywhere. How about some snowflakes? You can't have too many of those.
How about that? Do you like that?
I didn't even use yellow, and I have yellow on me.
I used yellow.
I don't know where it came from. This is terrible.
You can look for my card and tell me what you think.
You're just so fabulous.
Does it look stupid?
No?
Sometimes you make faces after I start gluing and then it's too late for me to change it. So
Jane says she's sorry.
it's okay, Jane. That's how much I just adore you, that it's okay. If I did happen to hit it, it was not on purpose. We'll mention that your hands were in there too.
Not till the end.
Well, then they weren't there soon enough. I need a piece of white. I need a scrappy white. I can never find one when I need it.
I don't know. It's a good question. Alright, I gotta do something with all these little smudges I got everywhere. I need some bling. Like some pool party. Do you have those holiday rhinestones still?
In my fancy schmancy organization system
Yes,
over
you're
here,
fancy smanchy. You're just so proud of it.
you're just so jealous of it.
Yeah, that's what it is. I need the real take-a-pic because this guy does not work.
Here. That guy works if you know how to do it.
He's got a hook in him.
It's to keep you on your toes.
I need one there. I'm just gonna cover up all my little boo-boos. Which means I need more rhinestones.
Don't worry, Becca. Oh, Becca will fix my card. Brenda says you're always fixing my card.
You fix mine.
One
No, you
time.
just tear it up.
One
You don't fix
time.
it.
It was one time,
One time.
and it needed it.
That's what you keep saying. I need to color my trees. They need some color.
That's super cute. Of course, it's super cute.
Thank you. Isn't there a pool party
I can use a little hope if it doesn't work.
the light pool party? I have a ton of dark pool party, but no light.
It's probably out there in the bucket for class.
How dark is dark? Yeah, we'll go with it. We can have blue trees.
That actually works. Why didn't you do like a spruce or something?
Because I didn't want to add in green. I don't think the green would go with this.
I'm with you. I need some night navy.
Do you have a purple posy split?
I do out there in the bucket. I can't afford a whole set to have back here, man. But you know what? I'm gonna go and get it for you.
Why?
I am.
That's so kind of you.
Because I want the blue.
Uh-huh. There's always an ulterior motive. Okay. Look at all these little doodads on here. I think I need some ink on my snow. Because there's just a little bit of snow showing at the bottom. So it needs to be glittery. There we go. Yep. Maybe on our snowflakes too. Just a little bit, like in the centers. I won't go too crazy. Can't see it if I did the first mark. There we go.
Neither one of them are there. It must be in here. We're just not seeing it.
Oh, you have a little hook in yours too? That is sad. They're purple.
bucket somewhere that I never put away.
That's sad. It's not over here in this mess.
I don't have any blends over there.
No.
I'm sorry.
Well, here's a blue. Is this the blue you were looking for?
Which blue?
Oh, look, here's the purple.
Oh, I told you it was in a bucket. I want night of
party.
baby. She found them. She's amazing. That's a pool. Oh, look at you. You found them all. I was
Look.
gonna. I do own them.
That's light Highland Heather. There it is, light purple posy. I just wanted something to color my trunks that wasn't brown. Cause I don't think that goes with my color palette.
Green. I was worried it would be green. I think it is. That doesn't work the way I want it to.
What are you trying to do?
So I want to do some blue dots instead. Well, I wanted a blue star
Why?
to go on my card, but then it kind of made it greenish.
Yeah, that's
and I don't
gross.
like it. So now I'm doing blue, white ones.
Blue white ones. Very nice.
Because you can color your enamels. That was my whole point.
I
Was
like
really
it.
Why? Oh, it's adorable.
That was a lot of work. My brain hurts a little.
It's super adorable though. Oh, where did he go? Because I had this little blue spot over here I needed to cover up.
Do those stars fit in the stars?
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
I wanted to put blue ones in though.
Why don't
see?
you just color them?
I didn't. Oh, that's a good idea. Here, I think I'll color them.
That's a brilliant idea.
I wish you would have thought of that.
I know.
What a good idea. I wanted the dimension.
Is that? Well, I understand. Well, you could put.
And I couldn't get my brain away from not having the dimension.
You could put some clear liquid glue on the top of them, and it would make them look a little poofier.
And in this humidity, they'll never dry.
You tried pretty good. That's what I used on my tiara that I made the other night.
Uh-huh.
It actually worked pretty good.
We're gonna do you.
I really want to like try to straighten.
Leave him. I like him. I'm
Why?
used to it. I'm like so used to it now that it doesn't matter.
How many embellishments are you putting on there?
Hey, they're mine.
They are yours.
Are you having a problem with my embellishments?
Nope. Not at all.
I thought it was cute.
It is cute.
It's like totally not Christmas and
It's definitely not what you told me to do.
I had an idea. I mean, do you guys hate it? Some of you are going to say I should have sponged the white, but let me just tell you, sponging is overrated.
We're apparently done with the sponging phase.
Sponging is so retro. I'm just kidding.
Gives you a vintage look. What's this? Oh, it's your clear shimmery crystal effects.
Where was it?
I don't know. It was in with this stuff.
It was probably in that kit then.
Well, we made a card.
How long did
that-
that took us? Is it 10 o'clock?
It's 8 o'clock.
That's not bad. Thank you, Linda.
Did you clean this? Because I don't want to touch it if you didn't clean it. I'm already yellow.
I did it in yellow and blue. Look at this ridiculous mess for 2 simple cards. I'm just saying.
Well, that's because you didn't know what color you wanted. These were not necessary. I'll put these back in the bucket.
Okay, you do that. Oh, you just threw them back in the bucket for real.
I told you I was putting them
I
back in
didn't
the
believe
bucket.
you. What does this guy cut?
The flowers.
Oh, in the other set. Gotcha.
Okay. They're the leafy dudes.
I'm gonna send this to somebody. I even smeared it a little tiny bit. Would you all be sad if I sent it to you? See, it's got a little tiny smear.
You didn't put one of your embellishments there?
I could put a star right there. Because it's smeary.
But then you'll have 8.
Then I'll have to do another one. That's okay. I'm just gonna leave it. It's a smear of love.
Jane says she liked both of our
But
cards.
I love yours because I absolutely adore those colors together. Like, you might have just designed a card for this month.
You're welcome.
Because I got to do my November class.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, actually, we might even just do both of these. My November class just might be this whole suite. What do you think?
Oh.
And maybe we should do one with this then so that they can have
I'm
2
feeling
and 2.
I'm feeling a little used right now. Where's the set? The box? 'Cause
Here.
it has. I put the clear thingamabob in there.
It is here. And I really liked the font on the words that I picked. Just saying. You know what set that is?
The Yeah, I know which one it is. I
Which
just
one?
can't think of what it's called.
Many Mates.
Yes.
You didn't
I could
know
picture
that.
it.
Come
I could
on.
remember the picture,
Really?
but I
You
could
knew
not.
that?
Yes.
Well, you're pretty smart.
Thank you.
All right, what else should we do?
Chrissy says she'll take your smeared card.
Aww.
Ingrid said she loved both the cards. So did Jane.
I really, 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 really like Becca's.
Well, thank you.
I have to make her feel better. No, I really do. I'm just teasing you.
It's just a pity like. I don't want a pity
It's
like.
not a pity like. It's adorable. All right, what do you want to do?
I don't know. I want to try doing it with the right way so that I can
Okay,
actually
well,
make these
then go ahead. Let's do it.
go with the.
Let's do it.
What's the other
Look, I
guy?
cut a base.
What'd
It
you
was
do
an
that
accident.
for?
It wasn't the thick kind. It
Here,
was
I'll
the
make that
skinny
work.
kind.
I have a little bird peeking through.
Oh, look at you. I hate you. I hate you. That's not a thick one, you know.
That's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm gonna stick a little bird in there.
Yeah, they are little. You could probably put all three of them in there.
I'm thinking a little bird sitting on this doodad.
Oh, that'll be cute.
And I'll dimensional my little bird. There it is. That's what I'm
Are
looking
you going to
for.
dimensional your bird, or do you want to stamp your bird and we can stick that stuff on the back? The foam adhesive sheets.
Do you want to do that?
I think we should.
And then can I cut them out with those still?
Yeah. Yeah, it cuts. That's the beauty of it. It cuts those.
So I want this guy.
I have no ideas, so I'm
And
just
he's
kind
gonna
of going to
go-
watch.
Like right in here.
Because you're going to have the bird down at the bottom, right? Is that what you're saying?
I want my little bird in there. I feel like my bird should be looking this way. So he's just gonna go look. He's gotta be
Alright.
over some. Like right
Yeah,
there.
like in there.
And then what are some other words on here? I need something on the front. I'm
You could do
thinking-
DSP.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
What's over there in that neutral pack that we just got? Like a neutral pattern. Ooh, I like.
I like that. I need a picture. Will you cut this down to the front of the card? And then we'll
5.5 by 4 1/4.
Yes, please.
I shall assist you.
Chrissy says do Christmas tags.
Oh, when all else fails, make a tag. I hear you.
Okay. So you little guy are gonna go right there.
Are you going to glue it on there and then do it? Or are you going to hold it? You want a clip? There's a clip right there.
Make sure you have this cut straight.
It's always, ooh. It's just, yeah.
And it's the card
I
base
think it's the
itself.
base, yeah. So just get it where you want it and then it'll be fine. Oops. Not like that.
If I could quit moving it with my fingers, it'd be all
Mhm.
good. This really isn't that complicated. I don't know why my fingers
Why
are
don't you
making
just
this
glue it?
complicated.
Are you concerned that it won't work?
I didn't want to glue over where and
Glue
then
the
put
white.
punch. I didn't want to glue the punch.
Is that
Pretty
the right
sure
one?
you used.
It should be the 2-inch. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's not this guy.
Oh no.
Is it 1 3/4 or did you use 2?
Oh, I might have used 1 3/4 now that I'm looking at it.
Oh, maybe it was the 2.
I think it was the 2.
Good, this is a current punch.
Right. I want that.
You can have it.
I'm gonna make a tag.
Cheater. Just steals my stuff.
Chrissy said make a tag. I'm gonna make a tag.
Come out.
I need some. Oh, sugar plum fairies. Where's that punch at?
Did you ruin it?
No, I did not ruin it.
And the bonus is if it's a little bit crooked, it's a white card base, so there's white in there. So it's just gonna blend in. Alright, I want you.
Your dad said we were very rowdy tonight. He's out there watching TV.
Well, we kind of are rowdy tonight. That would be accurate. Alright, one in right here. And it make a whole lot more sense to use my Stamparatus, but I don't want to pull that out. So we're going to put this here so I know where to put my stamp back. Well, what color do I want? I can do any color I want because that was crumb cake.
Yes.
So we have crumb cake. I need like a greeny color, like maybe a garden green. So what color am I going to do my bird?
All these decisions. Whatever should you do?
What are you doing?
Putting my plastic over there so you don't lose it.
I'm not going to lose it.
You always lose
I
it.
think you just like to say that I always do things.
You do.
You just like to say always.
Always.
I always like Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. You like Olive Garden?
I would like some Olive Garden. I want an Olive Garden salad and a breadstick. That's what I want.
That was funny.
Alright, we're just going to do some old olive. I'm going to stop overthinking it.
Where's those dyes at?
I don't know. Oh, there's green on this.
Green on what?
Like rock.
Be careful.
Why'd you flunk me in the head?
Because you said something obnoxious and I don't even remember what it was. Left all your trash in the machine.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Get caught.
Yeah.
Some Rococo Rose. I feel like Rococo Rose doesn't get enough love.
It doesn't.
And it's really pretty. Ooh, that's brighter than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to have to go over it with the dark. But it is really pretty. What are you working on down there, Mom?
Nothing.
Are you working on a tag?
I am.
Oh, good. I'm coloring
Well,
it.
hello, Miss Melissa Greenberg.
She's just chiming in for the nightly Sunday.
By any
routine.
chance, can I get squeeze in here just a smidge?
I'm sorry, I was coloring. You know, coloring takes like all the space.
It does. There's something about it.
I'm just gonna layer some of this dark on here.
Actually, I want white. I want some white. I was like, I need that scrap piece I gave you earlier, and I was gonna rip it out from under you.
Good grief. Just coloring.
It would have been tragic.
I'm kind of doing this backwards. If you're like one of those artist people, you're probably yelling at me, but I kind of like the dark tips instead of a light tip. Just this one time.
What are you doing?
I colored my flower a little bit backwards, but I'm just embracing it. It's easier that way.
Like, it's just a card, it's just a flower. If it's not perfect, it's okay. Right?
Yeah. What she said. I'm sorry, the light is really good right here and I can see. I'll move in a
It's
second.
okay. I was just trying to be a part of the show here. But it's okay.
You're still cutting stuff.
I am.
It's a really pretty stamp.
Hmm?
It's a pretty stamp.
It is pretty. I'm really liking these little streaky guys. There should be some glue dots here.
See them? Yesterday.
There they are. Found them.
There's that piece I messed up earlier. Here it is. I think I'm gonna stamp him this in brown. No. Crumb cake? Maybe I'll do some crumb cake. That way it's not a new color. I don't want to add another color in here. Excuse me. Oh, I supposed to stamp this on something special?
What?
To make it pop up?
No.
I just stamp it on paper?
Before we cut it out, I'm going to stick it on something. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Sort of.
Sort of. I have my little bird.
You guys are so quiet over here. I hope you're over there talking on Becca's page. There's like some pure silence
No,
over here.
they're silent over here too.
I know Donna Dorton said the new supermarket show was on. Supermarket sweep or something. We used to watch it when you were little. If it's what I'm thinking it is. This is going to be on a card, I'm thinking, because I'm kind of liking it. It's kind of cute. Where's the paper trimmer? There it is.
I feel like he needs to have like a cute little belly. Let's give him a cute little pink belly. So why not?
I need an embossing folder. What you looking for?
The white one. For lack of words, because
The
they're not
color
coming.
lifter?
Yeah.
There was one over there earlier. It's on the shelf. I can see it.
Where?
On the far right.
I see it now. I was only seeing petal pink.
I understand. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna go over his
I
belly.
need my blue mat, but it's not here either. What the heck?
This was a very juicy white one.
He's probably never been used. That's why the other one is dead. You know?
Yeah. I feel like I need to do him again. He bled just a little too much. It's gonna bother me.
Oh, he's missing a little notch. Look at that. So he needs to go down there. It's gonna work. See, Melissa says, I'm watching what you're doing. There's nothing to comment on yet.
Oh, Melissa.
I love her. It's lonely here though sometimes. Even with somebody here, it's even worse when there's nobody here, don't you think?
Yes.
And like that silence and nobody's talking to you. And you feel like you're just talking to the air. You know?
Yeah, just talking to yourself.
Tranquil Tide is retired. That better be Pretty Peacock.
It is pretty peacock.
It's Pretty Peacock. She scared me. It's Pretty Peacock, girlfriend.
Who said that?
Brenda Lee.
It like dripped white.
Ooh, I bet I could go. It did? Oh, your birds look cute though. Well, he does.
I know, I like him. The other one, when I did the color lifter, it made it bleed too much because it was so wet. Alright, what do I do to make him?
Oh, here. Let me get you some. I had a scrappy piece, but I don't see it now.
Has anyone received their paper pumpkin yet? Chrissy says that she got hers yesterday.
Ooh.
Chrissy was in...
Let me see. Which bird are we using?
It was in... I'm editing... Oh, look, they started talking. That's what happened.
You're not using this, right?
No, you're good.
Because I'm cutting it up. So we're going to take the little bird.
Taking the bird.
Taking the bird. I'm just getting rid of some of the extra. And this is our foam adhesive sheet.
It's like a giant dimensional.
It is a giant dimensional, no kidding. We're going to stick him on here. Like that. And then look, I'm going to cut this out because I don't need. And then she's going to lay her bird on there. I had to think about it for a second. You can cut all that sticky off if you want. I just didn't want to jack up these scissors.
Like that, and then we're gonna run it through the
Yep,
machine.
yep. That is correct. I really wanted him up here. But I should have cut that off. No, no, no. They're all answering you. They did not get their paper pumpkins yet.
Aw, I haven't gotten mine yet.
Me neither.
Which one are we getting this month?
A good one.
Well, they're always a good one.
A good one.
One
good
should probably
one.
get rid of that adhesive because he's moving.
Do you want me to get rid of it for you?
No, too late.
Okie dokie. Ooh, look, there's a bow. I like him. That's crumb cake, right? That paper?
So that's what I used.
So we don't know for sure.
I'm pretty sure it's crumb cake.
Where's that package at?
The Global Christmas Kit. Oh yeah,
What?
the Global Christmas Kit.
For what?
It's paper pumpkin.
Oh, gotcha. Sahara sand.
Oh. I didn't think it was crumb cake.
Well, it wasn't looking right.
Where's my card? He's so cute.
Oh, that's super cute.
Where's the other clear plate?
It's there.
I beg to differ. I just used those right here.
I'm begging. My bad.
You haven't got yours yet either, Denise. Yeah, I either get it like super early or I get it late.
Look at that bow. Isn't it cute?
It is cute. Hey, what'd you do with that little thin stripe?
What?
Oh, there it is.
What are we talking about?
I wanted a piece of that paper.
It's too soon for paper pumpkin here. I never
It's
get it
almost
this
the
early.
20th.
I used to never get it till at least the 22nd, so I'm not like.
You keep stealing the paper trimmer
It has a craft-a-lanch on it. so
and
be
then
careful.
burying it. That's gonna fall. Let's see. What do I do with that side?
I didn't make a Christmas card again, just so you know. Did you? No, you did a bird. Did you show them how that came out? And that bird is like a giant dimensional now.
He is a giant dimension.
It cuts it perfectly, and he sticks up nice and high. It makes me happy. I don't know why it doesn't make you as happy as it makes me, but it makes me happy.
That is all that matters.
It is all that matters.
As long as you are happy.
That's right. Can I put a white strip there? Would that look silly? I'm trying to cover up this little notch that I should have cut off.
What'd you do? Oh, put a balloon there.
I might. I need a word. I like the "you're a 1 in a million." I think those are sweet words, and you have all the words. You have that one. Why didn't you speak up?
I thought you were saying
I'm
you
over
liked it.
here looking for it.
It's in my hand. I wanted it to fit on this and it's not.
On
Okay,
what?
so I just need to make it taller. Okay, so I need to fold him this way. Wait. And he's gonna go there.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes. So when I'm cutting, I need to make sure I'm cutting above this spot. Okay, here
Will
you
you
go.
cut me one too,
No.
please?
How big do you want?
Just whatever the length of that, and then I'll make it work. Is that what you're asking, or are you asking how wide?
I really don't know yet.
I need
Hold-
my
hold
words
on.
to fit.
Hold on. Brain. My card.
He's thinking.
I need to go. How big is that? Will it fit here?
I think you have to go up.
I have to go right there. Which is.
That's funny. We picked the same word.
It's really not that fun. Alright, I'm gonna come up with this stupid bow. In my way. Every time I watch you two, I want to spend more money.
Who's that?
Jane.
Then we are a success.
Hooray!
Okay, does anybody else love this bow as much as I do? Because I'm going to show you where it came from, because it has nothing to do with anything we use. I couldn't help myself. But I have the Arrange a Wreath. Does anybody have this? This is the Wreath Builder dies, and it's this bow right here. I can't wait to play with this set. It is so stinking cute. This might even be part of this month's class. And so it's got pears for the partridge and the pear tree kind of thing. And it's got, this is like a poinsettia looking flower, some springy summer flowers, some eggs for Easter, love for Valentine's Day, a leaf for fall. What's that?
Cute.
I wonder what that is. Is that part of the bow? Oh, is it to make the bow thicker? I wonder. Is it to make it so it stands up? Somebody knows the answer to that before I make a fool of myself.
Yeah, it's another loop for the bow.
It's another loop, so it
So
would
you
be...
can do 2 colors.
How
So now you have a double bow.
cute. I do not, but the bow is cute. The bow is stinking adorable. Yes.
I feel like I didn't make that big enough. Did you make me one? I'm still playing with it. I didn't make it big enough. Alright, I need another scrap of this.
I tore a whole sheet,
Yes,
so
you did.
I literally grabbed a sheet off the shelf and just tore it.
I see that. Like, I'm seeing it.
Does it make your head hurt?
It does that you did that to that poor paper. It didn't do anything to you, and you just ripped it
I know.
because it wasn't good enough for you.
Okay, this is kind of a math thing for me. Does it go in the back? I don't know.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, like that. There it is.
I should YouTube that.
It does give it a little more dimension. I'm not sure that I'm liking. I'm sure I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it goes that way. No, it won't go that way. It must go that way. It probably has nothing to do with the bow. Nope, I'm not using it because I do not know how it works. There we go. What you got? She's still trying to do math over here.
Fix it.
What are you trying to do?
I want it. Are you supposed to use the negative space maybe?
It's supposed to go flipping. What happens if you flip him? There.
Like he fits on that piece.
It's gonna fit on all of them. It's just you're thinking wrong. Do you know what I mean? I don't have the PDF in here to look at. Does it go here? No. Does it go? Alright, if somebody knows the answer, maybe these two have nothing to do with each other. Well, yeah,
We're gonna
it's
do the
go-
straight one.
We were doing it upside down too. It has to be this way.
What way?
You were holding it like
No, I
this.
wasn't.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. Because it goes that way. Sort of. I don't think it's an exact science kind of thing.
Maybe I'm trying to make it do something it's not supposed to do.
Now what are you doing?
Chrissy doesn't know what it's for either.
Okay, thank you. I didn't think anybody was going to know either. Figured I was on my own.
It was not.
What?
I'm just talking to myself. I think your black ink needs to be re-inked.
Well, the re-inker guy is up there. I will let you use it. You see, this is what we go through making classes.
Every time. Alright, we're just gonna glue him. I'm not even gonna dimensional him. He's just gluing.
I think I want to do you have Scrappy Sahara over there?
Yeah. You shredded a whole piece of cardstock.
I know. It really wasn't, you know. I need Pretty Peacock. Oh, he's not here. Do you have him?
No?
Well, shoot.
Is he in the wrong spot?
Well, you've been here, so that's a possibility.
I don't know what size that was supposed to be, so we'll just cut it like that. I feel like he needs a little bird friend over there. So, there's another little bird. Ouch. Ow, ow. What did I use? I guess I could do Sahara.
Might be too light. I have ink all over my hands.
You too? I don't know what we did tonight. Yeah, like this. Put a little bird right there.
Alright. Looks good from here.
Kind of turns gray. So I think I'll just leave him alone. He's just gonna be a little naked bird over there. I feel like he does need color though. How about just some wink? Just throw some wink on it. There we go. I'll give you some too.
Talking to yourself.
I'm actually talking to the birds.
Oh, okay. That makes it much better.
Does it?
It does. Do you have dimensionals somewhere?
Nope, I haven't used them tonight.
Okay. That's a first.
Mostly because I couldn't find them.
They're over here in the little tray. I just thought maybe you had some out over there next to you.
No, I don't. What color are you? Not color.
This is on the back of a piece of Night of Navy just because that's what I had laying over here. Alright, strip or no strip? Look.
Strip.
It covers up my mess. It's really what I was going for. That is 5.
Trimmer? Rose. Yep, he's gonna be a dimensional bird. I don't like it.
What happened?
He was too naked, so I tried to fix him, and then it just was not good.
Do I need to tear it?
No. Don't need you to tear.
Are you sure?
After you use them a while, they're easier to manipulate.
What?
I'm thinking the stamps. Jane is telling us we need more practice, I think.
Oh, yes, I know we do. There's no doubt in my mind. For sure. Because we're a mess.
It's true.
I think he's going to get a big one. Does that look bad?
No?
Thank you. You're going to change your mind later?
It looks horrible.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
One, two, three, four, 5. I want to put it there, but I don't think he belongs there. So, What is the white Becca was using? That's the color lifter? I think that's what you mean, this guy?
Probably.
That's the color lifter. My words are a little crooked. I had them all straight. I don't know what happened. Let's give them a trim. That's better.
Come on, little bird.
She's over there messing with the birds again. Hey, Donna. Is the game show over? The supermarket sweep, is that what it's called?
Well, when you take an hour to make a card, you're bound to catch us.
Yeah. We
Let's
gotta
do
take
this
a
dimensional.
hot minute, aren't we, tonight? I'm done. Ta-da!
I'm done too.
I need some wheat. I'm gonna splatter, so watch out.
Hold on.
She's afraid.
You just make us such a mess.
Oh my gosh. Hold on to your card. This is the broken one.
If any of you guys had to guess what is Lisa Marie's favorite technique, what would it be?
It looks so pretty though. Look. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
You could have just used shimmery paper.
Gosh. It wouldn't have been peacock. That came out adorable. What? You don't think so?
No, I do.
You should have rounded
flowers.
this. That would have... No, don't move it. Don't take it off.
I'm gonna leave it.
No.
It's fine.
I'm just thinking, like, the next time we do a circle card like that, we should round it.
I totally saved the uh-oh that you did.
What? You did.
You just randomly stuck a circle
I
on a card base.
I did.
Who does that?
I just picked up a piece of white and went snip. That's super
That's
cute.
cute little flowers on the inside.
And some little sprigs.
No. There we go.
Ta-da!
Now you guys all need it.
We made 4 cards in an hour and a half. That's not so bad for never using this stuff before.
It was just very obvious we've never used this before.
It was very spontaneous tonight.
Yeah, that would be accurate. Stick him in here.
I'm playing with this set this week. This is going to be for class.
I think mine will be here tomorrow.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about that.
Oh, that one, sorry.
This
Well,
might
I was
make my
talking
head
about
hurt,
what's in
but
my hand.
I'm going to try. Oh, thanks, Linda. She likes all the cards.
Hey, Linda.
I'm just trying to get everybody in there for us. Quit putting mine on the bottom! Big bully?
At least I didn't tear it up.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Alright, you guys. We so appreciate you hanging out with us on Sunday nights. We really do enjoy it, even though we bicker a lot. And I figure that if you don't like the bickering, well, this just isn't the place for you on Sunday night, right? You guys love us though, so it's okay. If we ever get too much, somebody just send us a text to stop it.
Knock it off.
Knock it off.
Don't make me come over there.
Yeah, don't make me go over there. My mom used to say that when she lived in Illinois, and I'd be like, let me see how rotten I can be because you need to come
see me.
here. I don't know. Is this it? Yeah. Is that it?
I was trying to clean up.
You dropped a bird.
I know I dropped a bird.
Let's see, what do you have this week? Anything?
I think I have a class on Thursday. I probably should make cards for that.
I feel like I have a class on sometime this week, but I'll have to look. I have an appointment this week, so I'm busy.
Thank you, Jane and Christy.
And then we both have the new, what are they calling it?
Club.
The monthly stamp club.
And the last day to sign up is Tuesday.
Yes. You must sign up by Tuesday so we can order on Wednesday.
And it's super easy. We send you this cool little linky link
Yes.
thing, and then it just says,
Super
hooray, you're
easy.
part of the club.
Yep, it says welcome to the club. And then I started a Facebook group for mine.
Yes, I
We're
saw
going
that.
to share that, right?
Yeah, we can share that
Yeah.
because we're doing
I mean,
the stuffs
I
together.
mean, we might as well. We'll just, I put Valerie in there too, I think.
You guys seem to like us together, so it's just easier that way. Then
Yeah.
you don't feel like you have to pick which one of us you like better.
Exactly.
Because we will fight over it.
No, we will not. No.
No, we won't.
Only a little bit.
A little bit.
Pick one of the pretties from Sunday off the table and show it to him.
But none of my pretties are here.
Oh, you took all your pretties home.
This one's really cute. I do like this one.
Oh, she found one of mine that was, oh, we're entertaining, I'm glad. She found one that she likes. Isn't that cute?
You told me to bring you one.
No, just one, that's all I want. Isn't that just a super cute bag? Is that something you guys would like want to make in class? I mean, obviously if you were there yesterday, you're going to be like, no, I already know how to do it. But everyone else, I mean, bags and little treat boxes, are those something you guys want to see in regular card
Like
class?
in place of one card.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's adorable. And it opens up and that one would hold quite a bit.
I think you could fit a Reese's in here.
For sure. A Reese's cup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A pack of gum.
More than one, depending on what kind.
Depending on what kind of gum, yes.
I mean,
Um,
a couple Ghirardellis.
some Ghirardellis.
Okay, cool.
Cuteness.
I used to have a whole group of people that didn't like doing stuff like this in
They
class, so
only
then I
wanted
got away
cards.
from it. But I think they're adorable, and if we do 3 cards in a box, that's like super easy like that, because that's with a 6x6 piece of paper. Melissa says maybe. Well, you can just watch when we do the box.
I've had people do that
I do.
to me. They're like, I'm not doing that.
I'm not making a box.
I am not doing it. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, it's okay. I'm sorry to disappoint you. There's got to be someone you can give it to.
Yes.
Leave it in the mailbox for the mail lady, but not with chocolate.
My mail lady would not take it. It would
Well,
sit there for a
like
month.
my mail that I put out there last week.
Yeah.
I think we had a sub. I mailed a package to a customer.
I'm pretty sure my mail lady holds my mail for a couple days.
She
and then
crammed my mailbox with mail right past the big package that
she
was in
probably
there.
was holding on to stuff.
I'm like, what the heck? I like all crafts too, Brenda Lee. All right, we're really gonna go.
For real.
Becca's got to get up early and take Alyssa to school for me.
Yes.
Yay!
Hooray.
Hooray! And she's still being good, Brenda. We had one brief under 5-minute episode, which was pretty amazing. And then that was it. She's been good. So we'll see.
But she's also been glued to you.
You always have to find the negative. Always.
I didn't find the negative.
Okay, I'm not doing boxes like Becca's Melissa. I did easy boxes. I just got myself confused on the last one. But yeah, Becca did her box. The pieces are still laying around here. Like this guy.
This guy.
This guy is cool.
Well, he's broken.
Oh, he's broken.
He's broken.
I thought you left him here for me to use. That's terrible.
I cut the wrong things.
But he goes,
You gotta make the noise.
all right, for real. We'll see you again next Sunday, if not sooner.
Yes.
And that's it.
All right.
Have a great week.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Designer Series
wait.
paper's on sale. Don't forget. Designer Series paper.
It's been on sale, yes.
I know, but it's going to be over soon in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. You got
I
2 more
mean,
weeks.
Get your paper.
Don't wait till the end of
Yes,
the 2
don't
weeks.
wait
Things will go on back
for your
order.
Christmas stuff. But anyway, or if you're preparing to come to the retreat, make sure you have everything you need. Order it now.
Yes.
All right. We'll talk to you
Alrighty.
later.
Bye.